Tonight, I want to shatter that illusion. I want to share a truth so profound, so liberating, that once truly embraced, it can fundamentally transform your relationship with yourself and, consequently, with the entire world. That truth, beautifully articulated by A.A. Milne, is this: you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. This isn't just a comforting platitude, it's a radical act of self-discovery, a foundational principle that liberates you to pursue your dreams, face your challenges, and live your life with genuine joy, courage, and authenticity. It means recognizing that your inherent capabilities often far exceed your current perception of them. It means understanding that your power lies not in hiding your perceived weaknesses, but in embracing your true, often hidden, strengths. Part 1. The Veil of Underestimation: Why We Doubt Ourselves. Let me be honest about why I, and so many others, often struggled to see our own true strength, bravery, and intelligence. It's a pervasive illusion, rooted in a few common, yet ultimately limiting sources. Consider the common ways we underestimate ourselves. The comparison trap. We live in a world of curated highlight reels. We scroll through social media, seeing everyone else's seemingly effortless successes, their perfect lives, their rapid ascents. We then compare our messy, behind-the-scenes reality to their polished facade and immediately feel like we fall short. This is where chase your dreams, not people, becomes so vital. When you chase others' perceived perfection, you lose sight of your own inherent value and exhaust yourself. Past failures and mistakes. We carry the weight of past errors, replaying them in our minds and allowing them to define our present capabilities. We tell ourselves, because I failed yesterday, I'm not capable today. This directly contradicts the wisdom that every mistake is a lesson in disguise and that fall 7 times, stand up 8. Your past experiences are lessons, not limitations on your inherent abilities. The pursuit of perfection. We often believe that our actions must be flawless, our knowledge complete, our courage unwavering to be worthy. Any stumble, any imperfection feels like proof of inadequacy. But as I've learned, you were born to be real, not perfect. And real journeys are rarely, if ever, perfect. This pressure to be perfect makes us underestimate our raw, authentic potential. The inner critic's loud voice. We all have an inner critic, that voice that whispers doubts, points out flaws, and magnifies insecurities. If we listen to it too much, its loudness can drown out the quiet truth of our capabilities. This is why confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. The louder the insecurity, the more it masks our true strength. Underestimating the start. We often discount the immense courage it took to simply begin something new, the strength to endure the initial discomfort, or the intelligence to take that first uncertain step. We forget that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. The very act of starting, even when you feel unready, is proof of your bravery. The cost of underestimating ourselves is immense. It's a life lived below our potential, a constant sense of holding back, and ultimately, regret for the extraordinary experiences we never dared to pursue. We might be safe in our perceived limitations, but we won't be truly fulfilled. We'll be pushed by our problems, our internal doubts, rather than led by our dreams. Part 2. The Unveiling of Truth: Why Your Inner Power is Greater Than You Know. If the veil of underestimation pulls us backward, then the profound truth that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think propels us forward with an unstoppable, authentic force. This understanding transforms our relationship with ourselves, allowing us to live from a place of wholeness, not deficiency. What defines the liberating power of truly seeing your own inner strength? Your innate bravery, the courage to begin. Think about the times you've stepped into the unknown, faced a fear, or simply started something new despite feeling terrified. That wasn't the absence of fear. That was bravery in action. It's the courage to take the moment and make it perfect, even when the moment is imperfect. It's the courage to take a shot, even when you know you miss 100% of the shots I don't take. You've done it before, and you can do it again. Your resilient strength, the power to endure. Reflect on the challenges you've already overcome, the heartbreaks, the setbacks, the moments you thought you couldn't possibly get through. You did. You adapted. You persevered. You found a way. That's not just luck. That's profound inner strength. This is why tough times don't last, but tough people do. And you are living proof. You have the strength to rise above the storm and find the sunshine. Your adaptive intelligence, the capacity to learn and grow. Intelligence isn't just about academic knowledge. It's about problem solving, creativity, adaptability, and learning from experience. Every mistake you've made, every challenge you've navigated has taught you something invaluable. You are constantly learning, evolving, and finding new solutions. This is the essence of every mistake is a lesson in disguise. Your brain is wired to learn and adapt, making you far smarter than you give yourself credit for. It fuels ultimate action and growth. When you believe in your own capabilities, you act from a place of strength and purpose, not from a place of trying to prove something. You pursue your dreams because they resonate with your soul, not because you need them to validate your existence. This is the foundation for action is the foundational key to all success. It builds unshakable self-trust. When you accept your inherent worth and capabilities, you build a deep reservoir of self-trust. You learn to rely on your own inner wisdom, to trust your instincts, and to believe in your capacity to learn and grow. This is how you train your mind to be stronger than your emotions, silencing the inner critic and empowering your true self. It leads to profound fulfillment. There's a deep, enduring satisfaction that comes from knowing you're living a life that is true to yourself, that you're making the most of your unique journey, rather than trying to fit into a predefined mold. This fulfillment is far more powerful than any external validation. This is how you truly live the life you've imagined. Embracing your inherent bravery, strength, and intelligence is not about being perfect. It's about being whole. It's the foundation upon which all true growth, authentic relationships, and meaningful achievements are built. Part 3. Unveiling your true self. My practical toolkit for self-discovery. So how do I actively cultivate and internalize this profound truth that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think? It's a conscious choice, a daily practice, and a retraining of my mindset. Practice radical self-compassion. Talk to myself like a friend. When the inner critic speaks, I consciously choose to respond with kindness, understanding, and encouragement, just as I would to a loved one. I remind myself, you are enough. I acknowledge imperfection. I accept that I am human and imperfection is part of the journey. I don't strive for flawlessness. I strive for wholeness. This is how I don't wait for the perfect moment, take the moment and make it perfect in my self-talk. Conscious reflection, the evidence journal. List your triumphs. Regularly dedicate time to write down specific instances where you showed bravery, even small acts, demonstrated strength, emotional or physical, or solved a problem creatively, proving your intelligence. No matter how small, write it down. Before and after mentality. Reflect on a specific area of your life or a skill you've developed. Think about where you started and where you are now. This stark contrast can be incredibly powerful evidence of your growth. This reinforces, be proud of how far you've come. Embrace imperfect action, the courageous start. I don't wait to be great or perfect to start pursuing my dreams. I take that first step, even if it's messy. Learning happens through doing. This is how I embody, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I remind myself that the best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is now. My willingness to start imperfectly is proof of my bravery. Seek out challenges, the growth zone. Consciously step outside your comfort zone. Take on a new project, learn a new skill, initiate a difficult conversation. These experiences, even if challenging, will reveal your hidden strengths. This is why, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. I remind myself that big dreams require relentless work, and that work will unveil